Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host again, Sheikh Muhammad Ali. Hope all of you are doing good. On the 8th of April this year, my oldest son, Adil, who was visiting from Turkey, he had read about the Pharwala fort or the Pharwala fort, which is close to the Kahuta Tehsil, and he'd read about it, and I myself also read about it some years ago, but somehow we were not able to visit this site. Knowing me, so we decided, myself, my older son Adil, my younger one Mohsin, or the three of us decided to go visit this Pharwala fort. So it is a 15th century fort located near the Kahuta Tehsil, which is about 40 kilometers from Rawalpindi in Punjab. The fort is naturally defended on one side by the Himalayan range and on the other by the Swan River. It is spread over an area of 450 acres and was once the capital of the Potohar chieftaincy. It is located near the Mai Kamro Mosque in Bagh Juggia, considered the oldest mosque in Islamabad now. The mosque is located on the west bank of the Swan River. The fort originally had 6 gates, but only 5 exist now. They are made of sandstone blocks. The gates were named the Hathi Gate, which is Elephant Gate, towards the northeastern corner, the Begum Gate towards the southwestern corner, the Fort Gate, the Lashkari Gate, the Ziyarat Gate, and the Bagh Gate. Apparently, the Ziyarat Gate would be facing some Ziyarat, some tomb of a holy person, a saint, and the Bagh Gate presumably faces towards a garden. The fort served as a defense headquarters and could house 500 soldiers, 100 horses, and 50 elephants all at the same time. So, moreover, around 10 to 15 graves of sultans of Gakhars of the time also exists inside this complex. The history. The fort was originally built in the 11th century by Sultan Kyo Gohar Gakhar, who was an associate of Mahmud of Ghazni. In 1205, Muhammad of Ghor attacked it during his first invasion of the area. 2 years later, in 1207, Qutbuddin Aibak attacked it. During the invasion of Taimur in 1398, it was under the control of Khokar or the Gakhar chieftain Jasrath, who possibly refortified it. The Mughal Emperor Babur conquered the fort in 1519, but afterwards the Gakhars reconciled with him. As a result, their lands were given back to them. So the Gakhars hence joined Humayun's cause when he was overthrown by Sher Shah Suri, who built the Rohtas fort, which is around 100 kilometers of the Pharwala fort. He attacked the Pharwala fort in 1540 as the Gakhars continuously attacked the Rohtas fort. After Sher Shah died in 1545, his son Islam Shah Suri carried on the war effort, leading to a series of attacks against the Gakhars at the Pharwala fort. The ownership of the fort changed hands several times during these years, but the Gakhars were never completely defeated during this time. They were considered quite a military equipped people. They were very fierce fighters. The Gakhars faced the next threat from Gujjar Singh Bhangi, one of the Sikh rulers of Lahore. He was able to subdue them and gain their territories in the surrounding areas. But the Pharwala fort continued to be under the control of the Gakhars, who never let it go. The Gakhars' command over the fort ended in 1818 when Anand Singh Thepuria of Rawalpindi seized all of their lands. However, in 1928, some of their property rights in Pharwala were given back to them. In 1857, the fort came under the British rule and remained under them till 1947. The fort was then handed over to the government of Pakistan. In 1980, the Federal Department of Archaeology and Museums declared the fort a protected site. However, over the years, the fort suffered from neglect and disrepair. Several parts of the fort, including the fortification walls, had collapsed with time. Encroachments by nearby houses also affected the structure. In October 2009, the Federal Department of Archaeology and Museums announced that it was planning to protect the fort from further decay and destruction caused by the natural climate factors. In September 2023, the Department of Archaeology and Museums started conservation and preservation works on the once neglected fort. This included clearing dense foliage from the surrounding area, excavating 2 feet deep debris, engaging the local community to ensure security arrangements, and establishing various facilities to support the conservation efforts. The renovated fort was declared open to the public in January 2024. So this is sort of a small story from my side about this particular fort, which is kind of dying its natural death. It is so unfortunate that it is such a wonderful 15th century fort, but due to the neglect by the government over the years, it is just in a sorry state of affairs. So this is Sheikh Muhammad Ali signing off now. You take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.